What's up, everybody? I'm Sly the Movie Guy, and here's my movie review on Tomb Raider, directed by Uthaug. Excuse me if I pronounced the name wrong. And it stars Alicia Vikander as Lara Croft, Dominic West, Walton Goggins, Daniel Wu, and Kristin Scott Thomas. And in this movie, Lara Croft is an fiercely independent daughter of the eccentric adventurer who vanished years earlier, and she's hoping to solve the mystery of her father's disappearance by searching for clues and answers. Croft embarks on a perilous journey to his last known destination, a fabled tomb on a mystical island, and must push herself beyond her limits when she finds herself on an island where her father disappeared. What I think about this movie, well, I was really looking forward to it because we have video games that have been let downs. Some of them been let downs and some have been at least fine. And this is a reboot to the Lara Croft Tomb Raider. What I think about the second one, well, the first one was over top cheesy. I'll admit, they're a guilty pleasure. I'm pretty sure they're everybody guilty pleasure. We enjoy Angelina Jolie hopping around shooting guns. I know we enjoy that. And it was over top. It's a fun movie. Justice kind of can be stupid sometimes, and we have our guilty pleasure with those films. I actually enjoyed the first one. The second one, not much. But video game movies just had not been great. We all can admit they have been terrible. Some you might like, some I might not like. They're examples of horrible ones. And some are kind of at least trying to be good. Some of them, but they're still kind of average. This one actually tried to be a good one. This is actually probably one of the decent ones. Still has its issues, still doesn't fix it, but let's say this is still worth watching. And what I think about what I like about this film is how the director and the leading actress did in this film. They actually had heart. They try to make a good video game movie. They tried. And what I like is the character Lara Croft, played by Alicia Vikander, and she gives, I don't know what to say, she gives a good performance. She actually was committed. She was committing in this movie. I enjoy how she gave the character depth. She actually really was faithful to the character. She really gave the character. And this comes from a guy, because I had not played the video games, but I had not played the Lara Croft video game. I know that's kind of probably I should have played it, but stuff happens. But besides the point, she does very well in this role. She really committed, and what I noticed in the reports that they said she worked out in the gym, and you could tell she really was trying to give her all in this film. This film actually she tried all her best, and she really did a phenomenal job. And what I think what made it work was her acting in the first act of the movie. We'll get to learn Lara Croft. We get to learn her character of what she's trying to discover. And when she interact with other characters, she's learning where's her father at. Because we get these flashbacks, we get all this. And I think that's where the film does well. They do well in this film to show us her character. And we get to see that. And when she interacts with her mom, we get to see that thing. And I love how they had the mother and daughter talk in this film. We get to see that, and then when she's getting these objects and try to learn this stuff about her father, they did that well. I thought they captured that very well. I kind of wanted a little bit more out of it, but that's one of the parts I did like. And then we get to learn that more as the film goes on. And then when we get to the island part, that's where I like the island part. I love the island part. I thought the island part was executed very well. And I think the tone of it, they did well. So like I said, mentioned back, the film, the other ones were cheesy, but this one was more grounded. I actually like the more grounded approach they did in this film. It was totally, it kept me engaged. It didn't feel like, they were trying to go for the slapstick comedy or thing, which the film does add humor in the film. The film does have a little charisma, humor in there with the Lara Croft character. They did that a little bit. I actually laughed a little bit in some parts. But it's not like the over top comedy you would look for the film like that you see in a film. But this one just went with that approach. And the island part where the action, now if you're a big fan of the over top action, this film is not like that. So just be sure when you go in this film, do not look for the over the top because it's not like that. The action in this film does execute well. Not like, and you might look for like action here, action there, but it did it at the right times. I kind of probably wanted a little bit more towards, I probably wanted more, probably like in a mid, like during the film, but I'm fine with how they did it. So, and when she goes through the discovery on the island, that's where it gets interesting with the action. The discovery on this island, it's just like, wow, when she's looking to discover it. And when she meets these other characters, it gets a little surprising when she meets some of the characters. When we're like, oh. It gets very interesting. I think that's where they did well. As far as the negatives I have for this film, I think this is a fine video game movie. It's not a disappointment. But overall, for the negatives, I think that towards the middle of the film, when it's the boat scene, I think it got exhibition heavy. But it's a video game movie, so I think that's what they did. They're trying to reflect on the video games, because when you play a video game, you get so many tutorials and you get exhibition. You want to skip through it. This film kind of did it like that, that's where I kind of didn't want. I wanted it to go straight forward to the storyline. Just that boat scene was like one of the negatives. And some of the dialogue kind of is okay. It's kind of off a little bit in my opinion, but that's just me. I think this is a well-found film that you'll enjoy. I enjoyed quite a bit of it. I think it still has some issues here and there. So the positive and negatives are kind of like this. If they make a sequel, I can see even more better, because I love Alicia Vikander's portrayal as this character. I think she gives a promising performance. I can't wait. If they do a sequel, please bring her back, because I see this being improved, and I can see the sequel being a good video game movie. That's just one of the things I enjoyed out of her character. The film still is a promising film. I think other video games in the future can learn from this, and I'm gonna give Tomb Raider a C+. Let me know what's your favorite video game movie, and if you like the Tomb Raider film, tell me your opinions and your thoughts down below in the comment section, and tell me if you like the Angelina Jolie movies, the Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Tell me your opinions down below, please. I want to know. And what is your favorite video game movie? Has some let you down or some haven't? Let me know. And as always, if you like this video, click thumbs up. Or if you're new to the channel, click subscribe. Then I can see you next time on my channel, Sly the Movie Guy. Peace.